Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Connecting the heart, mind, and the spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. Connecting the spirit and the spirit. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth, let me see, speak, and hear it with accuracy, clarity, and simplicity for my beloved brothers and sisters of humanity. All right. In the past, a memorial service in the past. An appreciation of what brought you your freedom. I see an appreciation for those who paid the cost. Shout out to all those gays that paved the rainbow brick road so I could run right down it. But this is honoring those and taking a moment to remember those who led you here, who got you here, who paved the road that you walked down or ran down or stumbled down or however you got down it. There's a tribute to the ones that gave freedom, that went through the struggle so that we didn't have to. There's also the energy here of liberation and rebirth. But this one is in a rebirth energy, but she doesn't forget where she came from. She remembers where she came from. Okay, so remembering where it came from in the past. In the current energy, victory. It's your victory march, 6 of Wands. So you're winning right now. You have overcome so much. And part of that is because I heard largely it's due to the fact that the way you honored the work and the journey of the ones that came before you actually, I hear propelled you ahead. I hear it propelled you ahead. I'm hearing the Golden Gate Bridge and the Brooklyn Bridge. Okay, so I'm not sure if somebody's been on both bridges or has a history with those bridges in some sort of way. Yeah. And then I just heard Boston Marathon, so I'm not sure what that's all about. But we have it right now, a winning. There's a winning happening here. Hidden blessing is futility, 7 of swords. 7 of swords is the divine mind card. This is where you see beyond the surface. This is where there's always a divine plan at play. And even where, because there's also a meaning with the 7 of swords that somebody is being deceptive. And with it being in the hidden blessing position, it's saying to me that even if ones have been deceptive, it's all going to work out in your favor anyways. Like somehow the deception of the others, I hear, or the mass deception and the grand deception, because there's a grand deception and a mass deception I'm hearing, serves your interest. It's going to serve your interest. I heard there's karmic dividends. Okay, so in other words, you're getting paid back in some sort of way. Okay. And dividends, they're showing me dividends is a profit. Let me see here. Let me Google this. Just make sure of what I'm seeing. Dividends. A definition, yeah. A sum of money paid regularly, yeah, by a company to its shareholders out of its profits. So, yeah, exactly. So what is that? It's a profit that you gain. So there's divine dividends here. Hello, karmic dividends because of their deception, because of their I heard the word treachery right now. It pays you. It pays you. So let me see. Who's they? I don't know. I don't know who they are. I heard somebody just ask who are they though? Because you're memorializing and remembering that you are in this path of freedom because of those that came before you. Mm. I just heard you took the baton and you took it further. So whatever they did that you memorialized, you took that work and went further with it. Okay, you ran the baton further. Let me see what's the challenge in this energy is the high priestess. The high priestess in this deck talks to me about a cleansing period, a period of meditation, self-care. This is time alone, peeling away and washing away anything that would be dirty, obtrusive, distracting, inauthentic. It's like you have this victory with the Six of Wands, but the challenge is that in reality, in your own mind, you'd rather be not so much in the limelight. I'm hearing. I heard one of the big challenges for you is you're set apart for sacred service. Yeah, you're set apart for sacred service, which means because it's like I'm hearing this when the mystic was identified, when the medicine woman was revealed, when the shaman was revealed, the one with the power, the one with the more intense, authentic, divine connection or awareness of it, the one with the spiritual gifts and abilities that were awakened and accessible and using them was set aside for sacred service, set aside living apart from the mainstream. Everybody else in the village had a certain day-to-day routine, but not the healer, not the shaman, not the medicine woman. Yeah. So there's something here about it can be hard being set apart from the rest. Okay. And they're giving me excuse me. They're giving me master builder number 22 in this. I'm seeing number 22. Hmm. I see a big part of your success is having moved from the idea of physical action and moving more into mental action. In other words, being very focused and deliberate with your mental activity became more important. And that is what put you on the victory road, I heard. And then I hear you can only get so far by physical action. Okay. And then I hear, but the mental realm touches all things. Okay. So yeah, they're saying as soon as you have a thought, it accesses the entire universe and all of creation instantaneously. Where physical action is going to only influence your immediate physical surroundings. Yeah. And so this is why it I heard picked up and kicked up when you switch from physical activity focus to mental activity focus. Now, they want me to throw out, and that's not saying that you didn't do physical activity. It's not saying you just sat there like a lump on a log thinking all day. No, but you did the things that made sense, but then you just were more deliberate with the use of your mind. And so with that deliberateness in the use of your mind, it gave more punch to your physical actions, is what I'm hearing. Okay. In your environment, you have the Nine of Cups with happiness, love, and happiness. Okay. It's a it's a family reunion. I heard that song come through too. And now I hear I'm wishing on a star to follow where you are. Okay. There's plenty to drink, plenty to eat, plenty of space. It's time to relax and play in your energy. It's just like you have everything. I also see where you're having a bit of a time being in receptive mode. It's a bit challenging for you to receive like you are, to just sit back and receive. You know, that mind space is a beautiful work. However, it's been some time where, it's a growth period in you to learn, to receive graciously, understanding that you're worthy and deserving of it. And it's like everything is on the table. Everything you want is on the table right now. hmm The whole collect, it's like everything that you're looking at in your reality right now, it feels satisfying. It feels like you're winning. You're seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. And so this Seven of Swords is here showing me a connection of different ideas. And there's one larger sword that's standing out with six little swords. And it's like as that large sword moves, the little swords move as well in tandem with the large sword. And so what they're showing me is you want to focus the engine of your energy, which is your mind and your feelings, on the same direction about anything, but try to hold it on something that truly feels good. Anything, that doesn't cause injury to no one else or yourself, but it truly feels good. And then it's like, I'm hearing as that caboose gets moving, is drags the positive energy into all these other subjects and aspects of your life as well, with all these other swords being the other subjects and aspects of your life. Yeah, that when as you keep moving forward with that place in your energy that is prosperous, abundant, it feels right. This place where you feel freedom, this place where you feel like you're winning. Keep focusing on that, and it's like that engine. If you put that at the core of your engine, you're gonna get everything in your life focusing the same way, and all these other things advance for you as well, and improve and grow and so on and so forth. Which is why you have this Nine of Cups in your environment. So let's see what's the guidance for you. The guidance is the Seven of Pentacles. It says failure on here. Anywhere where you don't feel like you've done enough. Anywhere where you don't feel like you're good enough. I heard that gave you the drive and the ambition to go further, to do more, to 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 take it this far. Because remember, you got the baton and you took it further than it had been taken before. So there's this energy here of that's why the Seven of Swords is in the hidden blessing. The hidden blessing is you kept lying to yourself, telling yourself you didn't do it. You didn't. Unbeknownst to you, you were perpetuating a lie, saying you hadn't done it. You hadn't done it. You hadn't accomplished this thing that you actually have victory for and recognition for. Mm. So as you kept telling yourself you didn't do it, it's like you pushed it further because you actually had already done it and kept doing 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 it. And they're getting really ridiculous now because I'm hearing and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. And then I'm hearing and kept doing it and kept doing it and kept doing it. But you thought it wasn't done. You thought it wasn't done. So not only was it done, it was done maybe 7 times more than it needed to be. Maybe 7 times more than it needed to be. And so now the guidance for you is to let go of that, where we have the energetic alignment over here in the hidden blessing, which is the 7 of swords, and they're saying of that self-deception that you hadn't done it. Leave. Stop telling yourself you're not good enough. Stop telling yourself you didn't do enough. Stop telling yourself you didn't accomplish anything or any of these types of things. It's something along these lines that you're saying to yourself. And they're saying, just stop saying all that stuff to yourself. You don't need to say all that to yourself because that is not your truth. Okay. And give up. They want you to give up this idea that you failed. They want you to give up this idea that you're not good enough. They want you to give up this idea that you must accomplish something because you haven't done anything. And they're like, no, you actually have done quite a bit, quite a lot. Yes, I'm speaking to someone who is very receptive, very spiritual. You have a hard time accepting your own spiritual positioning. Yeah. You don't even understand your spiritual ranking. You don't understand your spiritual value. You don't understand who you are in the unseen realm. Or because one of the things you keep doing is waiting for the physical realm to show up. And they say, yeah, with the 7 of Pentacles, keep investing for the long term. That's working. You may not see the immediate effects of it, but they're saying that is working. So continue to do that. But they want you to give up this idea that you're not good enough, that you never completed it, that you're not, all those ideas that are very destructive because it's like you're just not seeing yourself clearly. Now, again, I'm going to, in regard, as soon as I said just destructive, in your case, and it's always the case, the light and the dark comes together. It's dualistic. So, although it's destructive, it made you it gave you more ambition. You just kept pushing harder and harder and harder, and you kept going and doing it again and again and again. And they keep showing me this button that orders something from the universe. And each time you push that button, but it's a delayed response. It's a delayed response. You order from the universe has made it immediately, but you don't see it immediately until you align with the energy of it. And it's like you've pushed that button and you got so much there in your vortex, in your energy bank, in your immediate future, in your immediate now, in your immediate alignment that is ready to deliver to you all these things that you've ordered in your life. You don't have the awareness of it. You don't have the awareness of just how much there is. And so, and I see a trickle that you've seen, but I see a flood coming, and it's a flood of abundance. It's a flood of abundance. It's a flood of prosperity and joy and success and accomplishment and recognition and wish fulfillment, a flood of wish fulfillment. It's in the divine plan. We do have angel number 77 on the table as well. And I did see the 22. Um, Let me see. They want me to see angel number 2277. Give me just one moment. Okay. Angel number 2277. Let me get the reader on this so I can see it a bit easier. All right. Angel number 2277. suggests that it's a great time to be open and receptive to messages received from your angels and spirit guides. Find time to meditate so that you can open your subconscious mind and allow deep knowledge, wisdom, and your psychic abilities to be enhanced. The universal spiritual laws of attraction, abundance, and manifesting are working cohesively in your life, and your angels want you to know that you are on the right life path and you are urged to continue in this vein. So that is a confirmation for you. All right. Outcome energy. We have, oh, wow. And I'm holding it in reverse, 5 of Cups in reverse. And the word is disappointment. And I heard, you will not be disappointed. You will not be disappointed. I see you also. It's interesting that that's a card that come out because I see you no longer feeling such disappointment in the way things have turned out for you. Understanding that, oh my God, this is actually perfect. Like, oh wow, I did it. It's done. It's successful. I'm successful. I'm accomplished. There's somebody here who has had a difficult time of seeing what you have done. You've had a difficult time of recognizing your contribution, your value, your worth, what you bring to the table. There's this energy and idea here that you can't honor yourself because that's you just can't do that. It just you're not worthy or something like that. There's this idea there, and it's like, no, you're gonna let go of those disappointing ideas, those ideas that you're not, all those things. And I heard, and you won't be disappointed. Okay, they're no longer disappointment. No longer disappointment. Is, as a matter of fact, all those disappointments led you to this here victory. So there's no longer disappointment. So there's this perspective shift, a huge perspective shift coming in for you. And it could have to do with taking a look back as well at the memorial of who did what. Because again, some of those ones who you are memorializing who did something for your freedom, for your liberation, for you to run down the path that you're on, uh, they also didn't see themselves. They didn't see themselves. Some of you are having a huge past, either a realization of past life energy or a realization that, man, you woke up today realizing you're a whole different being than you used to be. You are just not who you were before. So let's see. What do you have? Wow, you have the 10 of Cups. Of course, because you have the 9 of Cups in your environment. So this is saying you got beautiful connections, happy endings, a happy family, a full, happy life. 10 of Cups. This is bliss, honey. Bliss, honey. Celebration, um, rewards, accomplishments, recognition. Are they having a parade in your honor? On the spiritual realm, they definitely are, but you're happy. You're happier than you've ever been. Mm. There is l- it's like with the 9 of Cups, the happiness is within. The love is within. With the 10 of Cups, it's extended into your physical environment. So this lets me know that the people, the places, the things, the experiences in your life are leading you to so much happiness as well. Hmm. In what do you desire at this time? We have the 2 of Pentacles. And then I hear Michael coming through singing, gonna make a change for once in my life. So, change, you want balance, you want change, you want to see, be the change you want to see. Man, I learned that. I learned that quote probably over 10 years ago now. I don't even know. It changed my life to hear those words. Be the change you want to see. So, what is your desire? Your desire is to see your physical reality reflect the changes and the balance that you found within. We have this lady on her fitness ball, and You want to see the mirror reflection show you the changes of the work that you have been putting in. You will not regret it. Okay. So, what are you doing? You're letting go of the old identity. You're letting go of the old self. You're letting go of the old ideas, of the old limitations, of the old. You're letting go of your old life. You're letting go of that old thing to be replaced with the new. You're letting the old personality be replaced with the new personality. What are you doing? You're releasing. You're releasing. You're releasing the past, attachments to past people, to past ideas, to past ways you identified yourself. I mean, somebody identified themselves. I see a little girl identifying herself as impoverished, unwanted, uncared for, unliked, always in the way, and very lonely. And I see that this is a memory of what it used to be. And now the energy is shifted. And now this little girl is no longer there. Now she's an empowered, confident, ambitious, driven, motivated, respected, appreciated, loved, courageous being. Uh, I'm seeing her dress up now as like a CEO, a woman in a feminine, power suit, and she is heard and respected. Her words, her signature, honey, her words and her signature. There's something about the signature here. Signature could be the name of a brand, it could be the name of a place, it could be the name of I don't know, there's something about signature, and it's not just the signature that she would sign, but there's something about her signature move, her signature energy, her signature walk. I don't know what it is, but there's something very specific about this woman. And so she's very powerful. She's releasing the past identity, releasing the past. It's like surgery happening here. Surgery is happening here. Removing the core issue at the center of the programming. Look at how we have that circle in the head space there. So it's like removing whatever was at the core, removing it like a heart surgeon, cutting out all its roots, cutting out all its foundations, cutting out and removing the source of the old identity to replace it with the new identity, the new self, the new program. This is like taking the computer brain, the human computer brain, and reformatting and reprogramming it. That's what you're doing. How are you feeling in this? The ace of discs, like you can move the world, baby. Ace of discs, nobody can do it but me. You doing what was done before, and you're pushing it beyond the limits and barriers of where it's been. And I with this ace of pentacles, you're feeling unity, source unity. You're feeling all is one and one is all. If I can do this for myself, I do this for the collective energy too. There's this awesomeness in this energy where you understand that what you do has an effect on more than only you. Mm, mm, mm. You understand that, yes, you're the one making the moves. You're the one taking the action. You're the one doing this focus on your mind space, on your mentality. Yes, you are. However, you see that it has an effect on so much more than just you. Excuse me one moment. Knowing that you are connected as well as autonomous simultaneously, you know that what you do affects more than only you. Yeah. And so, how are you feeling? You're feeling empowered. You're feeling strong. You're feeling mighty. You're feeling yourself. You're feeling yourself. Okay. Um, what she got? The beehive. They say Beyonce got her beehive. I don't know what yours is called, but mine is called the tribe. I've got the tribe of love and peace and happiness, and this is the truth. And so, in this energy here, it's talking about like you have created or found your support group, but it's on the heels of you doing you. Yeah. Because this is like sitting on top of the world. No, actually, you got the world upon your shoulder, carrying it up in your hands, lifted it up above you, making change, making move, carrying this energy, sustaining it. Okay. What you talking about? You're talking about the three of swords, the truth that hurts like a bee but sets you free. Wow. So I hear you talking about shadow work energy. You're talking about transmuting sorrow. We have sorrow into happiness. Honey, you're talking about transmuting sorrow into happiness. You're talking about how to take your pain and make it your gain. You're talking about the truth that folks don't want to see. You're talking about the truth that you didn't want to see, but how when you saw it, it shifted your reality. You're talking about, I'm hearing quantum physically, about how when you focus upon something, it must affect its vibration. It's going to vibrate differently by your focus upon it. And with the intention you set, you change the vibration. And which one of them geniuses said when you learn that the whole world is free in terms of frequency and vibration, now you're really getting somewhere. Okay, they didn't say that exactly. I'm terrible for quotes, but this is what you're talking about. You're getting right to the source again, just like in the death card with that mind space, the source. You're getting right to the source of the pain. You're putting an important focus onto it that shifts it. This is what you're talking about. Mm. Yeah, you're talking about freedom and liberation. The freedom and liberation that comes when you shift your perspective, when you shift your mindset, when you shift the words that are coming out of your mouth, the feelings that are coming out of your heart, and the thoughts that are coming from your mind about that sorrow. Yeah. Okay. And I hear this is not just being this is not just about being a cheerleader. This is not just about being this is not just about being fake happy. There's a misconception that it's about being fake happy. Of course, fake happy is could be beneficial compared to other energies that a person could hold. However, we're talking about taking difficult emotions and truly having a shift about them that increases your personal power. That's what we're talking about. Getting to the heart of a matter. Where did this windy entanglement begin? What was the source of creation of this entanglement? Getting to the point of it, getting to the core issue. And once you get there, this is uprooting it. This is where you take the roots of it out and it can't affect you any longer. Let me see what you already know. The Four of Pentacles. Power, baby. What you know is power comes from getting to the source of this sorrow. Because once you get to the source of the sorrow, your focus upon it causes the energy of it to shift. And as you release sorrow, it elevates your energy into a more powerful position. And so, what you know now, I heard you know folks are going to line up for this. You know, folks are going to line up for this. Is this why you're having a little bit of time being in, you know, being set apart? You know, you used to being more on your own, a little bit solitary. And now you're getting a lot of attention because people are lining up to hear what you're talking about because you learned how to take sorrow and turn it into happiness. There's somebody who's got so much money in this world, but they've got so much pain and they just don't know how to. And I hear they've been paying therapists, they've been getting this treatment and that treatment, but there's something here about, you found the path. You found the path to power through transmuting the energy of sorrow into happiness. Yeah. Well, let's see what spirit wants you to know moving forward. Oh, the lovers. You're going to have a situation coming up. It could be a romantic situation coming up. It doesn't necessarily have to be. The lovers for me is a connection that is brought in for you to learn more about light energies. Where if it was the devil energy, it would be a connection brought in to do more shadow work, right? But in this case, the way they're showing me, there's a connection coming. You're going to have an opportunity to decide mm, what you'll do with it, whether you'll accept it or not. But there's an opportunity coming for you. And it's an opportunity you're going to love. And it could totally lead to uh, a whole lot of joy. They're saying you won't regret it. You won't regret it. Zodiac signs that I see in this are Virgo, Scorpio, and Gemini. So some of you could have those placements. Somebody has those three placements in that order. Put something in the comment for sure if that's you. Um, but yeah, I see a situation where you're honoring the freedom of the ones from the past that fought and worked so hard to get you to this point where you're at. You have huge success right now. You're looking to, you've been the change that you want to see. Be the change you want to see. And, you've already. So remember, I told you there was a little girl who felt, outcast, unwanted, and such, unloved. And this 10 of Cups is letting me know, like, you have already, now you're that person that is loved. Now you're the one that's embraced. Now, instead of being outcast and unwanted, you are loved, appreciated, adored. And that's what you know. If this is the only point of focus with that main sword on the Seven of Swords that you've been giving for so long, it's changing your whole world. It's changing your whole world. That singular point of focus upon who and what loves you and how appreciated you are, you know, and you stabilize it. You stabilize it. You totally stabilize it. And it's bringing more. It's opening up the floodgates of prosperity and abundance and thriving and just generally good feeling experiences for you. Okay, I want to pull for you from my handmade oracles. Let's see what's the energy that we have for you. Show me a final message for those who are resonant with this here. Please and thank you. Yeah, this is about you being the change you want to see. And when watching that reflection show up in your physical reality. So let's see. I love it. I see things differently now. I get it. Expansion. That's totally it. You see things differently now. As you see things differently now, things are different now. And guess what? You get it. You get it. You get it. What is it? You're getting it. You get it. Is it a lover? Is it a wedding? Are you a viewer of this or a participant in this? You get it. Whatever it is. Is it the perfect business connection? Is it finding the perfect house? Is it, love in the family? Is it, what is it? Is it a perfect job? Is it perfect contract? Perfect opportunity? Is it just everything seems to be perfectly coming into your life with, I hear, with rhyme and reason. Okay, with rhyme and reason is what I hear. Because remember, everything in your experience right here with this Nine of Cups is telling me like everything is beautiful in your environment. You have a lot of happiness and joy. There's happy people there. There's a whole lot of people who are happy and at peace and loving and kind and very wholesome people. So, this is what I have for you at this time. I'm so thankful and grateful for your beautiful presence. Thank you for the thumbs up and the share and subscription. Until next time, if you like personal services, look below the video or on the website. Sending you so much love and peace and happiness. 감사합니다. Gracias. And that's all, folks. Later, baby. And I'm out.